So I'm just here fixing a Honda Husqvarna for my neighbor. This is the all-wheel drive 800AU, I think it is. And I just changed the belt on it because it wasn't driving. The other belt was actually worn out and stretched out. So I left the covers and stuff off. And I know that many people don't really know exactly how to change the belt on this. So I'm gonna go ahead and give you a little pointer. And the reason why I left the cover off is because I just wanted to show you exactly how to take it off to begin with. So this is the cover, and if you notice, there's a hole there and there's another hole here, and then the cover, it actually fits on like that. So underneath there are two screws, or two bolts, sorry, these are the bolts. There are two bolts, and these bolts need to be taken off. And I'm going to flip it upside down so that you can see. Let me turn the gas off. Let me pull the plug off because I don't want anything going bad with it. So right there is where one of them is, and the next one is like up underneath, in between where this clutch is at, right up in here. I don't know if you can see my finger, but it's up in there. So that's where the other bolt goes. And then this little piece that says Honda, if you look on the bottom of it, there's some clips. So all you have to do is just flip it upside down, and then you're gonna see the clip holes right there, and I think there's one, two on top here. So that's the easy part. So the hard part is actually getting the belt changed. Now I'm gonna flip it upside down again. Matter of fact, I'm going to see if I could turn it sideways. I'm going to use this little bench I was sitting on. I'm going to see if I can turn it sideways. Maybe I could lean it down. Let's see. Alright, that's good. So I'm going to show you the things that you have to remove in order to get this done. So I also put a new blade on it just to show you. So I had to replace this right here. I had to replace that because inside of, underneath here, there's some a star looking thing that the blade sits on, and that was actually rounded out. So I guess over time, and the material that they build that with is very cheap too. So there's a bolt right here to take this plastic off, and the other two bolts are on top. You see there's the engine there. So there's one here and there's another one right here. So you have to take those two off in order to get that plate off. Then you're gonna have to remove this plate, this thing right here. In order to remove that, where it says Husqvarna, you're gonna have to take this bolt underneath here out, and then when you take it out, it's gonna be a small little black bolt that is holding the plastic right here in the corner. And on the same side over here, I don't know if you could see it, but right up under here, there's another one on the other side of the other back wheel. So you have to take that out. I think they use a 8mm. This is a half. Let me see right here. That's a half. This is a half under here by the blade. That one to take this plate off is a half. And those two bolts I showed you for the front, those are 10mm. Now the biggest problem with this thing is on the clutch plate, on the clutch, there are two small little I guess they're 6mm or 5mm, but I didn't have a tool to actually get to them. And I wish I had left this off so that I can show you exactly what I did, but nevertheless I traced back the belt the way it's supposed to be, and then when I got back here to put it on the clutch, I realized that I would have to take the whole clutch off, or take the wheel off, to drop the clutch in order to be able to get the belt back on. So what I did instead is I loosened one of those little things with the pliers until I could get that little I'll show you underneath here. I don't know if you could see it clearly, but right here, you got a little bolt on the top right here where my fingers at. I'm not sure if it's gonna be clear or not, but once you get that slackened up, you could actually move that guard up and then get the belt behind of it. And what I did is I had to use a screwdriver, a long skinny one, and I just pull that back as far as I can. Don't put too much pressure on it, else it's gonna break. Then you're gonna need a whole new clutch or something like that, because that bolt right in there is bolted into some plastic. So what you're gonna do is you could use a screwdriver, and you just need to open it just enough to get the belt to slide right down between there. And that's what I did to actually change the belt without having to go through all of that apparatus and changing it. Again, this is the all-wheel drive Husqvarna that I did for my neighbor. Replaced the blade, brand new. Replaced the crankshaft, I guess this is a pulley. And make sure that the blade, it says grass side, just like it says grass side right here. Make sure that the grass side is pointing down before you bolt it back up. And you have to get the right belt. The one I bought it from Lowe's. It cost like $19 and change. It's the 22-inch belt for the push mower, Honda Husqvarna. And I didn't know. I know that there are not many videos on YouTube that tells you exactly how to do this, but I hope that this information that I give you help you. I'm going to also post a picture of how the belt looks once I post the video on YouTube. Anyway, I hope that, like I said, this video, it actually would help anyone who's trying to change the blade. If you got any questions, you could always leave me a comment or shoot me a email to my email on YouTube. So this is the Honda Husqvarna. I'm going to go ahead and put back on the guards on it and call my neighbor and get paid. Anyway, YouTube, thanks for watching. If you like this video, subscribe, please share it, and please like it. Thank you very much.